when you guys gave us a call, you were thinking about getting your kitchen done. How long before that have you been planning for the space?
I think it was about a year or two. We had thought that we wanted to do something with the kitchen. We wanted to remodel it. We weren't totally sure how we wanted it, but we wanted to collapse the dining room and the kitchen into one larger room.
Yeah.
And we worked with a contractor for about 3 to 4 months or so. And initially, we wanted to just make sure the design was correct, and we went through different versions of that design and really didn't find anything. We just couldn't figure out it just wasn't right.
Yeah.
So that sort of fell to the side, and then a little bit of time passed, and we sort of revisited the idea and then came to you guys.
Yeah, I remember when I first came out, we had our initial conversation, and we were actually talking about 2 different kitchens, having the existing space and expanding. And I know you really wanted to expand it. I just sensed it from that initial conversation. So when you came in and we had those 2 options, I can see the excitement on your face when you saw that wall down and how that existing space cascaded into your dining room that you didn't even use.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was great just to see it, and I think both of us felt like that was it. That was the design. That was basically the design that we wanted.
It just seemed really easy because it was like, I think we might have altered it a little bit, but what you guys came up with was like exactly what we wanted.
So our design process was really different than what you had experienced in that 3 to 4 months time frame, which is actually like a long time to be working with someone and actually make that decision. This isn't going to work.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So our process was different, I guess, or
I think with Gianna and having a specific designer, I think that was the big difference. Like that just seemed like that really kind of helped. She's got a great, as you do too, but she has a great vision, and
she's
kind of
patient.
really helps to pull everything together.
And she's like so patient and like so good, like loves designing. Like God bless her, because she's just as great at it. And then how was it with the project manager?
Everything was great. I mean, they were, he always was communicated everything with us. We're going to come out this time, we're going to be here. He was always warning us kind of like, we're starting early this morning, that kind of thing. Let us know about any changes that were going to occur, like we're not going to come today or whatever. So I think the communication end of it was very, very good. Everything went very smoothly, I think.
Yeah, it was a long project. So I mean, obviously we had there was a lot of communication. I think even the first meeting that we had with you guys when you came out, you looked through. You looked into the different areas and realized that you had to put a beam up in order to take down that wall. All those things, I think, doing that stuff ahead of time really helped the project go smoothly.
Yeah.
But the project manager Keith was great. It was your constant communication with every little change that occurred and everything that went on along the process. So.
Yeah, I mean,
And Keith managed the subs well, like so you felt comfortable with how he managed with the subcontractors and everything coming in and out of your house on a daily basis, because you guys definitely have a busy life, as do all of us. So. Yeah. I mean, again, from start to finish, I think it was a really good relationship. I think with the whole team, we got to know the project manager and just everyone throughout the team. So if anybody else came through the house, I think there was a familiar face here, and it just made it very easy to sort of open up your house, what you have to do during these sort of projects to a lot of people. Yeah.
So,
Was there any bumps in the road that you felt like came along and we handled it great, not so great, like?
I mean, I can speak specifically to, if I just think, we were away during periods of that time. There was, I think, a time where there was a lot of electrical work being done, and we had an outdoor refrigerator. We came back, I think it was like a 2-day period we were gone, and there was electrical work being done in the garage, and they had forgot to plug the refrigerator back in. We had some spoiled food. I called Keith, he called me back immediately. We reimbursed for any of the food that was in there that went bad. So things happen,
Right.
But again, I think we were pleased to see that it's a quick, I think it was like 9 o'clock at night that we called him too. So and he was right on the phone with me, like, what's going, So I think it was just great to see that. When we know things are going to go on when you have a project of this scale, it's just good to know that you have someone there and they're going to respond quickly.
Good. That's good to hear.
so all in all, been about a month in your kitchen now. What do you think?
Yeah, like I said, as soon as everything was done, even, now that it's been a month later, I can't think of anything that like I wish I would have done differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think everything it just turned out perfectly.
Yeah.
Really, it's like when I think, I'm like, gee, there's nothing. There's
Yeah.
nothing that I would change about it.
Yeah.
I'm really like so pleased with everything.
Yeah, we love it. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, it just opened up the space. We spend most of our time in the kitchen, and now even more so, I think. We had a room that we weren't using before, the dining room. It was just, it literally just sat here, and it got all this great light. And no one walked into it, so
Yeah.
it's really just such a great space. And when people come over, it's just, I mean, everyone just sort of is here.
Mhm.
It's a very comfortable space, open space. So yeah, we're thrilled.
Yeah. Well, it's been great working with you guys, and we're excited to come over, crack a beer with you.
Yeah, we got a lot of space to bring